Hello and welcome to this presentation of the Growth Team tools on the Growth Team project. I'm Benoit, also known as Trizek on the Wikimedia project. I'm the Community Relations Specialist for the Growth Team. So the Growth Team is the team that has been created 2 years ago, and the goal of this team is to improve tools and processes for newcomers and also for people who want to help them, so that newcomers can make better first steps when they join a wiki. So we have created a set of tools and also ways to collect some data about what newcomers do, so that the tools are really matching their expectations. We are currently working with a dozen of wikis where the Growth Team tools have been deployed, and I'm going to provide you a tour about all these features. If you want to know more about the features, you can just visit the growth page on mediawiki.org, where you will have all the initiatives, what's our rationale, where you can try the tools, who is working on this, how to help, and of course how to get the tools. So let's start our tour. I'm creating an account here on French Wikipedia because the tools are available there, and we can have then a good overview of what's going on. So first step, when someone creates a new account, a survey. So it's a way for us to know what are the motivations of the newcomer when they create an account, and if they have already edited. We also highly recommend people to provide an email address, because this way they can get notifications directly in their inbox about further activity happening on the wiki. We are also we are also offering to provide a mentor, so have more experienced editors to help new users, and we are checking if it's worth it. So people can tick the box so that they can they can say they are interested. So I'm going to skip the survey to go to the next step. So when you arrive there directly on Wikipedia, you're on the home page, but you have this big box that tells you, here is a place you can start. Click on your username to visit your home page. We have created the home page. So the home page is a new page where everything is regrouped to start the best way. So you have the start module, where you have the data about your account that has been created, then a recommendation to add your email about getting notifications, like I said. You can learn how to edit following a tutorial, and you can have access to things to start editing. The two other modules you can see there are the impact module. So at the moment I've made 0 edit on articles, so I have 0 edit on this place, but you can also find it for other. When you will make some edits, you will see how many people have viewed the edits you've made, which is huge because it really shows you what's your impact on the wiki, how many people are going to read what you've done. You also have access to a mentor. So this mentor is a volunteer. Who is this person. You can click and directly access the user page. You have the number of edits to show experience. You know if the mentor has been active recently. There is a catchphrase defined by the mentor. So here it's do not hesitate to contact me if you have questions, and you can directly ask the mentor a question. So for instance, I can directly ask my mentor about something. So this is a shortcut to avoid people posting on talk pages, because it's not that obvious to understand that you have to go to your mentor page and then find the talk tab and then leave a message. So it's a shortcut that will post for you. So I'm not going to disturb my mentor for the purpose of the test, but I can view what are the other conversations. I've also been informed. You have noticed the alert that has been displayed that When the mentor will reply, you will get a notification. So, let's have a quick overview of the mentor's question, what kind of question the mentor can have. So on French Wikipedia, we have structured discussions are available for some users, and then you can find the question asked by newcomers, because they start all the same way. It's question to mentor. So, well, it's a good way to start a conversation, to have more people receiving questions. I'm personally a mentor on French Wikipedia, and it's always good to face questions from newcomers, because it's always about things you haven't thought about. So it's a good way to understand what is their experience and how you can improve it. We have other links on the site about getting help for editing. So it's the top help pages for editing. They have been community created, so chosen by the community because they were relevant. This is why they are here displayed in French instead of being displayed in English. So that's the overview of the homepage. But the most important and the most interesting module for the next steps is the suggested edits. So when you click on it, well, you have suggested edits you can get started with. You can pick your favorite topic. For instance, I really like transportation, and I'm very interested about transportation in Europe and North America. I know that 200 articles have been found, so I can continue. We recommend that newcomers try some easy suggested edits first, because, well, it's easier to make good first steps if you start by easy steps. So when you will have a subset of edit suggested for you, and they will be easy, medium, and hard. So let's discover what are actually the three kind of tasks recommended there. So when I got the suggestions, the entire design of the page moves. My mentor is now on the side, the impact is still there, and I have this very new topic. Yeah, this new module there. So there you can find the different kind of edits. Easy edits could be copy editing, quick grammar, spelling fixes, checking on the tone, creating links between articles. People can also select medium task. We of course recommend after you've completed some edits, about finding references or updating articles. And then you have hard task. So it's when you have learned more about Wikipedia best practices. You can expand short articles, and we have a placeholder to create a new article, because creating a new article is the sum of the experience of the previous steps, and at the moment it's still locked. So we are thinking about a way to unlock it, but at the moment we do not recommend people to just arrive and create an article. It's really too difficult. So let's check what are the different choices. You can of course select your topics, filter the topics to get more articles. When people have chosen the topics and the kind of edits they want to work on, they can navigate and find the article they want to work on. Not all the articles have the same kind of edits. So for instance, if you're interested in copy editing, which is explained using this information icon, you can start there. But if you want to work on something else, like adding links between articles, you can also do it. The two different tasks are separated. So let's go back to, well, this first article. I'm picking it because of it's sort of resonates with my experience. So here the task is about copy editing, and you have here a window that explains how to copy edit. So as you have noticed, we have some quick start tips that are moving, and because all different steps are important, you can click on each of them to discover what's needed. So here it explains that copy editing is about doing, fixing typos. For instance, Earth here is spelled with 2 H's. You have all the tips that are here to help you, and when you are ready to start, you can click Edit, which is highlighted, so that you can start editing. When you remove, you hide the help panel there, you can find it back by clicking on Get Help with Editing. So we have probably a lot of things to change there, and people have to spot it. We plan to have a way to highlight. We'll see if it's possible. So when you did help with editing, you can also go back from suggested edits, and you have access to other resources. You have access to general help about editing, where you can search on help pages. For instance, if I'm looking for something about style, I can find something about style. You have the same links curated you have on your home page. You can also ask directly the help desk, so that's the same principle as asking your mentor a question, but it will directly go to the community help desk, where you have more people ready to help you if you are just needed help right now. So there's a way to include the page title with the question, so that people can know which article you're working on, so that they can check what's wrong, what's right, and how to help you. And you can go back to the suggested edit about copy editing. So, well, let's try to find something to change, even minor, so that I can show you the next step. Okay, I'm going to hide it. Well, sometimes it's not that obvious to know what should be changed. Anyway, because one of the new steps is when you save the page, you have an invite to make a new suggested edits, which is really helpful when you don't know what to do next. Anyway. Let's go back to our home page. So go back to the home page is just directly done by clicking on your user page. You can of course create your user page still. You have a third tab here. You have your user page, discussion page, as usual, and then you have the home page. So this home page is really the best place to start, and we have some pretty good results about what people do. With suggested edits, for instance, people tend to make more edits that remain on Wiki. They are more, they are really considered as constructive, and well, the impact on the community is really interesting. Let's see what would be the impact on the community. You can just go to recent changes, where it's possible to filter. You have a tag, and it's possible to find all edits made by newcomers. So it's the tag Newcomer Task, and then it filters every task made by newcomers. So as you can see, it's done Newcomer Task. And it's possible then to check how many people are making these edits, and it's also possible to check with them how to help them patrolling their edits, and knowing what's next and what you can do to help them. Thank you for listening to this pretty confused, I'm sorry, video, and I have really hope that you will want to know more about the growth team features. So feel free to contact us. Again, you can go to the growth page on mediawiki.org, and the talk page welcomes your messages. You also have a lot of resources listed on at the top of every page, and especially the one about getting the tools. You can get the tools if your community agrees on. And well, feel free again to contact us to know more about it, so that we can help you with it. Thank you for listening, and have a good day. Bye bye.